Hi, today we will be discussing data models and databases. So, what are data models and databases? Why are they important? And how can they be used? Well, let's investigate this. Data models. Data models are ways of logically organizing data by its information type. These models show how information data sets relate to each other. Not only do they display the connection between sets of information, but they also show the different uses and processes that occur in the development of databases. By this, I mean that the data model is the format for the database, which we will discuss in just a little bit. Data models provide a blueprint plan in the form of a graph or flow chart that allows for the effortless ability to read and decipher complex development designs. Data models allow people, such as software developers discussed in my Block 3 presentation, to find errors in the system and fix them before any actual coding has begun. The most commonly used data model today is the relational model, which shows the relationship between actual factors in the real world and their key characteristics. The overall table in which the relational model is demonstrated is called the relation. In this, each column contains a value that relates to a single attribute, while each row contains a specific value to one of the items being compared. Since data models are basically the format for databases, the definition of a database is quite simple. Databases are essentially easy ways of plugging in information into data models so that information is clearly organized and easily retrievable. As discussed previously, the relational model is the most relevant data model, making the relational database the most popular database around. For example, in my previous slide, a school could use the relational data model as the format for its database to enter student information into so that the details about a student can be easily and quickly found. Databases, however, are so much more than just plugging in information. Not only do databases contain information that give people the ability to access, alter, and analyze information, but they also contain SQL, Standard Query Language, that is used in making and updating databases, ranging anywhere from IBM to Microsoft. However, SQL is not the only language used in databases. NoSQL, or not only SQL, is a database language that allows for the storage and acquisition of data that is not stored in tables like the relational model. NoSQL was developed in response to large volumes of data being stored. NoSQL provides better access to information in large scales and is more efficient at handling unstructured data and programming. But why should businesses use data models? In a world where businesses are constantly trying to cut costs while improving company productivity, it is imperative that data models are used in order to guarantee transparency of information in complex business operations and to quicken decision-making abilities in order to increase business operation efficiency, reliability, and invulnerability. So let's review. Data models. Data models are logically organized data by its information type. They display the connection between sets of information and are the format for the database. The most common data model is the relational model, which shows the relationship between actual factors in the real world and their key characteristics. Databases. Databases are ways of plugging in information into data models so information can be organized and retrieved easily. SQL, or a standard query language, is used to make databases. NoSQL, or not only SQL, is great for large-scale access and efficiency. Overall, data models and databases help to improve productivity in businesses and help to quicken decision-making skills. Hopefully you have learned a little bit more about data models and databases and have learned about their importance in the business world. Thank you for listening.